Hi everyone, and welcome to today's episode of original Final Fantasy VII. Yesterday, we went through and managed to breed ourselves a golden chocobo. Today's episode, we are gonna go collect a couple of materia that we haven't got. We're also gonna go Nibelheim, go on the piano with Tifa, and we're gonna go on the hunt for Cloud. Oh, we roughly know where he is, so we're gonna go down there. Hi Avraz, so you're there in chat, what's that? Can't type because you feel sick. Oh no, that's not great. I hope you end up feeling better. Hope it's just one of those little 24-hour bugs or something you've got. But we'll bring the game forward and we'll go ahead and we'll go do these little side quest things. As well as finding Cloud, obviously. Yeah, I hope you end up feeling okay soon, my friend. There's that gold chocobo, for those that don't know. The gold chocobo allows you to run across all terrain. Here we are in the ocean and that. In the last episode, after breeding it, we then went and got Knights of the Round, which is arguably best summon materia in the game. But there's still a few other things we need to go collect. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to head up and we're going to visit a guy called the Chocobo Sage. Now he lives in the snowland up at the top, in an isolated forest. It's an area where you'll get your 4th enemy skill materia. Whereabouts? Here he is. Right. I'll bring up the map. Not sure if you can quite see it under there. About here. Right at the top. Land. We'll hop off our chocobo. Hop inside. This place is owned by the Chocobo Sage. That's him at the top. First thing we want to do is speak Mountain Chocobo that he has here. And this then produces an enemy skill materia. Now, if you're going to get everything to maximum, obviously each one of our people now has an enemy skill materia on. But you can have enemy skill materias on each, like on one character, so you can have them all on one character. And that one character can learn them all on all the stuff, which we'll probably end up doing to get that up as well. A lot of people do say that you can't get Trine after doing Yuffie's Tower and the mountain, but that's technically not true because one of the creatures that do Trine can actually fight in the battle arena. Now we want to speak to the Chocobo Sage. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, he's got bad memory. Who are you? Me, I'm... Don't know who you are. Been a while since I gave it any thought. Oh, and he's gonna come to us soon. He's Chocobo Sage. That's right, they call me the Chocobo Sage. Yeah, who would forget that? The one thing about him, so obviously you can sell him stuff, sell me something so he can sell you stuff. What about that chocobo? You can speak about that chocobo. Can he tell you much? Then ask him to sell you something, and he sells 2 nuts, which we don't need to worry about because we're going to breeding. But he also sells these greens that are actually quite expensive, but they're good if you want to do chocobo racing. Like get some to give to your chocobo. We're gonna get ourselves 10. But if we want to do chocobo racing in the future, give to our gold chocobo just to make it a little bit better at racing. Now we hop in here, and now time to go and find the last 3 remaining materia caves. So for the first one, we want to go to Coral, which here. Coral is the place where, show you down here. Coral, you got the gold saucer, and you got Coral just here. North of Coral, the grassland and the mountain. You land here in your chocobo. You go across here. Now this desert here, you can actually fight the creature Cactar, and you can actually get, I think it's an armlet called Tetra Elemental, which halves the 3 element types like damage on you, which is earth, which is water, fire, and lightning, I think the ones that things. You want to come off and head into this cave. Now, this is a Materia cave. Here it is at the back. You grab this purple Materia. And this is your HP MP swap. Now, what HP MP swap does, for a little show on Tifa, it switches, well, roughly as it says, it switches your HP and MP levels. So we're going to put it on, and if you watch, HP will go down to 700 odd, and the MP up to 5,000. Great for your spellcaster, but as you can see, you become quite squishable. Change it back, and you change it back, HP's all the way back down to where it was. Oh, where it was when you switched it. So I'll just heal that back up. That's one out of the Materia. Next one we are going to go to Wutai. Hop back on your Chocobo. Back in the High Wind. Now Wutai is the land over the west side of the map. It's the one where did Yuffie's side mission. If you head up the top here, this is Wutai itself, where the pagoda is and all that. You want to come down, might as well just stop about here. Across this area, somewhere to the right. No, it'll be down here. That's one advantage with this Chocobo. It runs across all surfaces. And on here somewhere, you're up here. There. Bring up the map. Located right here. There's another cave. You hop off your Chocobo, golden Chocobo, you can enter. This has a yellow Materia. You give that a quick grab. And it's Mime. Now Mime is actually a really good Materia. What Mime does, obviously we won't be able to fully show it in the combat, but we're going to have it on. I'll sort all that out in a bit. We're going to put Mime on instead of manipulate. What Mime does, it copies whatever's done in the exact command before it. What that means is, if let's for instance say, yeah, it's a meme Materia. No, it's Mime as in it copies something. So if you do, let's say, I'll see if we can get an example to show it in combat actually. We'll pop out, hop on our Chocobo, right over here, see if we can get into a battle. Come on. What it does is it copies the command, whatever the command or ability or anything done by the character prior. So okay, if we do, let's say, Aqua Lung on them, then we do a Mime. I'm going to throw a Cure out just to be on the safe side. Probably won't need it. As you can see, she mimed that ability, so she then did Aqua Lung the others. And that makes it quite advantageous if you're using certain summons. So if you had Knights of the Round, one of the best summons, and someone cast it, and the other person on your party had Mime that followed, they could do Mime, and it would do Knights of the Round twice. Park down here. Don't know why I was running up there. That's 2 out of the Materia. Next one we want. Actually, yeah, we'll go grab the last one from the Materia cave. And then we'll go to Nibelheim, because we've got something we need to quickly do with Tifa. This way we have to go. I don't think we can do Vincent's side quest yet. I think that's a little bit later in the game. And I don't want to do a little puzzle forest until Fine Cloud. So here, this is Materia. I think if we just land here. What is that big purple sun you say, Avraz? That is... I'll see if I can... That there. That is a meteor. It was summoned by the bad guy, Sephiroth. When he got the black materia, it used it to summon the meteor to come down to destroy the Earth. So that's on its way down to destroy everything. It was what was produced by the big bad when we gave him the black materia. What we're doing, we're running along looking for... I'm sure it's somewhere down here. There it is. Oh. Right. Hop off here. Go with the map. On this north bit there. If you go into it, this here again is another materia cave. Has a blue materia. This one is quadra magic. One. What quadra magic does, again, quadra magic as well is another good one. When you add quadra magic to something, it uses that 4 times. So if we had that on, let's say, Ramu, we would go in, we would cast Ramu. Quadra magic will make Ramu cast 4 times in a row. Back on our Chocobo, and then heading back to the Highwind. Yeah, Avraz, so what happens in this game? You carry on, you find you have to get this black materia that you want the bad person not to have. But then your guy gets took over, and he hands it over to the person. And then they summon that meteor down to try destroying everything. Yeah, that's what that big purple sun is. Next place we're going is to Nibelheim. And we need to go touch Tifa's piano. You have to do this when Tifa's your leader. So prior, there was 2 occasions. Once in the flashback. Yeah. So once in the flashback, you'll play the piano. You'll learn the notes. Then, when you first come back through here with Cloud and all that, you'll then go and you'll play the piano again. Now you go back. Nibelheim. I think it's Nibel. I think it's N-I-B. Yep. So she goes near the piano and goes, Cloud. Cloud was playing. Wonder what this is. You get the elemental materia. That gives you another elemental materia like the ones you had prior, which puts an effect on your weapon or your armor. So if you have it on with I think we've got one on here. Yeah, so as you can see, Yuffie has an elemental with water, Leviathan, and that gives it absorption to water because of the level of the elemental. Yeah, it's called Nibelheim. Nibelheim. That's one advantage you go on there and it gives you the name of the location down the bottom. But yeah, so make sure you pick that up because you need to pick that up so that when you come back here one final time towards the end of the game, you can then get Tifa's best limit. With that done, I think we'll drop off our Chocobo. So we'll take it back to stables. That's back over this way. Here. We'll put it back in. You run, with it still on, you run into the stables with the Chocobo still on the Chocobo. When you go in, You'll notice good old Goldie is in the stables. We could feed it, but we're not going to feed it yet. We'll wait till we get around to being able to race. So now, all that's left of the day is to go get Cloud, or go refine Cloud. So we know of Red 13, he mentioned that we needed to go south, where LiveStream was said to have come out. Down here, there's this little town, Southern Peninsula. So, put yourself up. Some of you might remember this peninsula. It's where you came and got the Great Chocobo. Want to run along and enter the town. Here you are in the town. Speak to this guy called Medeal. Hot Spring. A lot of people come here. It's quiet, Hot Spring. What you want to do as well, go into every shop. Now you got this person. And as you can see, they're a bit hyper. Worried because the moon's coming. They're going to stock up before. And you need to, what you want to do is speak to this person in every single shop. Go here. See? Just kidding. Said I had nothing left, but then I went, just kidding. Buy, as you can see, nothing really necessary. We're going to buy 2 tents, though. I like having a good number of tents. Use this little chocobo. Hey, you want mini green, don't you? We can give it one of our mimic greens, so well. Yep, it's enjoy eating the green. It's cute. Now she tickles. Now what can we do? All the stuff we can do to it. We can tickle feet, its stomach, its neck, its belly, its ears, its arms. We're gonna tickle its ears. That's right. Receive materia from the chocobo. So the material we got from the chocobo, all the way down the bottom now, is the materia contained. So that gives you freeze, break, tornado, and flare. Make sure you have a mimic green. Feed to it. As you can see, we can now, when we talk to it, it doesn't want a green now. Or we might not have any mimic greens left, to be fair. That's fine. Now we head up here. This woman to talk to. Mentions weapon store, armor. Step up, you know. And when we enter, that woman with the little chocobo is going to be inside as well. Where are they? There. Don't want a chocobo, we want... Hey! You again. You're hoarding of goods too. See? So they're hoarding. Again, we want to speak to them. The reason why you want to speak to them in every shop, because later on, something happens to this town, and if you've spoke to them in every shop, they'll have items from that shop to sell. If you don't, then most of these items you won't be able to buy again. As we're here, we want to buy sword, crystal, that, we'll buy that, you know, we'll buy that, hey, we'll buy that, we'll buy that, we'll buy that, yeah, we'll buy that. So bangles, wizard bracelets, get another 2 of them. Okay, then bought. Do a little bit of equipment. That isn't given any extra there. Oh, but what we should have done, actually, was put on wizard bracelet. Boom. Gives you an extra slot. We'll put contain on there, just to give a extra. Then we'll go here. So we got that. The partisan isn't the best form yet. Then Yuffie, we'll give her the crystal cross. And then we'll give her the wizard bracelet. You can have another 2. What was it we still needed to do? Actually, we got the manipulate. Who had mime? She had mime. Mime goes back to manipulate. Yeah. We put mime on Yuffie. And We're not going to put the HP MP plus. We could put Quadra Magic on. What we're going to do, again, move the ones that we don't need to level up down the bottom. Then on Yuffie, we're going to give her an extra enemy skill. Might as well just to start getting that up. Then just top up her life. Alright, so we spoke to everything in here. So we come out. Now there's a bridge. There's a store down the right as well. We go across here. This person. That kid got a green stone from a Chocobo. I'm so jealous. And that was a little clue if you didn't know about giving the Mimic Green to the Chocobo. You enter here. Got this guy. He goes on about ancient weapons going around. Which are the, like, there's a few weapons. There's one that flies. One under the water. There's one in the desert. One that comes out, like, towards the mountain. Obviously, we're just here just to do a little bit of speaking. Person, accessories. All these stuff. There are some we could buy. There's none really that I think's any good that we don't already have. So if you want an accessory, that's the accessory person. But as you can see, that woman isn't there running around. Come out. I think there's one more store at the back up here. Them on about depressing because everything's about to end. Enter here. And then you want to speak. Oh, the Chocobo. Speak to this person here. Hi, Hunk. How are you? Hope you're doing well. We're doing okay. It's one of our retro gaming nights. We're playing, well, technically every game is a retro gaming night. And this is where we go through the Final Fantasy series. And we're currently playing through the original Final Fantasy VII. Well, I'm just explaining, if you go around and you speak to all these people. Oh, you just got married on Sunday. Congratulations. Hang on. Hopefully the cheer's coming through. Congratulations, my friend. Hope everything went well. You're doing great. Excellent. So when's the honeymoon? Are you going away anywhere nice? Hope you are. Hope you've got, like, loads of stuff planned. All that. So there's nothing here to buy to... Okay. Here, you want to go to the front of the town. You want to head in. And Tifa does what most people do and run towards the dog. Okay, she's sad. The dog's alone. What's that, Hunk? Thanks, my dude. Went amazing. Yeah, we are just doing a car trip with the kids. A family moon. Well, I mean, a car trip for you, because I'm sure you mentioned before that it's America you live in. That could be quite a distance. I hope your car trip, like, got stuff planned, what you want to do, and all that stuff. And hopefully the weather's nice for you as well. I mean, I would recommend coming to the UK, but we're currently having weird weather. We've got, like, a storm today. Hot there. Oh, that's nice, you know. Those that didn't know what happened there, those people were talking about a spiky head kid being found, and that is Cloud. So Tifa runs in, looking for Cloud. And I'll say you can just make him out. He's literally just below me. Out there. Yeah, I mean, you've missed a few good streams that we've done, Hunk. We managed to kill, like, our Dark Souls streams. For those that don't know, I've been doing a blind playthrough of Dark Souls 3 well, normally Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, but sometimes we can't do a day like this week. We can't do a Friday. But you missed a couple of good days. We've managed to kill the Nameless King. Did it in 2 attempts, you know, just to show people how good we are at gaming. Not knowing it, going in. I mean, it was hard the first fight. And I think I want to say it was skill, but I think I totally lucked out. I'm currently doing the DLC on that. I'll tell you, you'll have to go back and watch. Been a crazy week. Hey, you don't need to worry about it. You've got a family moon to go on, enjoy, and all that stuff, my friend. I mean, I always thought this looked a bit suspicious. What, like Tifa does like weird actions around here and stuff. But yeah. So, Dark Souls 3 has been going a lot better than I thought. With the way everyone was being bigging up the bosses, I've been like a bit worried going into them. Yeah, going in. Don't know what it is. The movement seems to be there. What games are you currently playing, like Hunk? Now, for those that are wondering why Cloud is like this, what happened is, after Cloud gave the Dark Materia to Sephiroth, he fell into LiveStream, so he's got the VII Mako poisoning. You haven't been playing anything the last week. Well, to be fair, that is understandable. You did have a wedding. So here, Sid's trying to find out if everything's okay with Cloud. Where he said it's Mako poisoning meant everything's, and that's why Cloud's in the state he is. What happens is Tifa doesn't want to leave Cloud. Stays. You know, we still have to save the planet. Yep, so this is where Tifa decides that she's staying. Everyone goes back in. Yep, she doesn't care about anything that's just Cloud. I mean, the world's about to be destroyed. She doesn't care about that. Even though saving the world would also keep Cloud safe. But, you know, she doesn't care about that. See, and like Yuffie just says there, you gotta do what you gotta do. Be true to yourself. See, there's always been this lot of like, until recently, there's been a lot of Yuffie hate. I always think Yuffie's class. Alright, so now they're heading back to the High Wind. This is where we start finding out, and this is where you start ramping up, heading towards endgame. Battle goes through. No, nothing we can do. Can't wait for Cloud to get better. We need to get on and get stuff done. Cassis goes. Because, for those who don't know, it's a weird toy creature, but the person himself's part of Shinra. He was a spy for them, now he's spying for us. Okay, so now they're eavesdropping on Shinra. For those that are wondering who he is, he's actually Beef, just there. So this is the Shinra's plan. They want to 1, destroy the meteor, and 2, remove the barrier so they can defeat Sephiroth. Yep, the first problem's already solved. Meteor will soon be smashed to bits. What they're doing, they're going to collect huge materia. So not the materia like what we have, but bigger concentrated forms. What you need to also remember is, materia itself is concentrated LiveStream, so it's concentrated knowledge of people that have died, basically. They want to use it as like a giant bomb. Gather all the materia, huge materia together and ram it into Meteor. They're going to use Sid's rocket. Here, right. Here, they've already got one from Nibelheim. They've already got one. All that's left is Coral, Fort Condor. So that now gives us the 2 locations where we could go to. Already dispatched troops to Coral. Okay. Barrett wants to stop it because that's his hometown. It got destroyed by Shinra. And obviously we need to also get this huge materia from. Yep. And Cloud gets back. Once. See? So Barrett still likes Cloud. You know, he's a good mate. Is where we find out Barrett has a heart, you know, guys. Every group got to have a leader. And it's not him. No. Yep. He thought it was, but he wasn't cut out. Everyone died. Everything was bad. And he saw Cloud as the leader. And he sort of got behind Tifa. They need a leader. And they're all looking at him. That's right, guys. Did. He's asleep on the job. Perfect leader. You've been chosen as a new leader. Pain in the ass, you know. But for us to fight, we've got to have the High Wind in him. Yep, because he's the captain of the High Wind. You need the ship, so he's the leader until Cloud's better. Yep, that's why your new leader, and no one can do it by him. Yep, as if got to save the planet. I think you get all the materia that Tifa originally had. Operation room. Ready to go. Yeah! That's right. Sit in charge, guys. I want to see, there was Ramu. Nice to the round. Yep. So we've got all the materia. It's just all jumbled up. Oh no! Yuffie's ill. Oh wait, Barrett. When you're ready, we're heading for the coral reactor. Okay. Ah, Yuffie's not well. Hey, time to talk to a babe like me. That's right, Yuffie. No, wait, no. I see you heading to operation room. Speak to this guy. Ask for your party members. We are gonna have good old Yuffie, everyone's favorite. And we're gonna take Barrett. Now, Yuffie still has all of her materia. But with Barrett, we can now equip the cannon. Oh, dang it. I forgot I gave Tifa the wizard bracelet. Okay, he's gonna have an Eden coat on for now. And you know what? We'll keep the safety bit. About sorting out the materia so we have everything right. So, added effect with that because that was just trying to get that up. Elemental with Ramu. Right, now we're down here. We had Knights of the Round, MP plus, Titan, Manipulate, Morph. Doesn't need long range, enemy skill, luck plus, HP plus, contain. He can have long range. Well, we'll have it instead of heal. That means everyone's a long ranger. I want heal on, so he will put manipulate down there until we need it. Oh no, it's master. I need to put it with the master stuff here. A bit of sorting out. Yep. then the heal on. Cool. That's everything sorted on there. I think that's everyone with everything on. Cool, 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 cool. This guy let me rest. Yep. So, HP MP. And then we'll save it. Because that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, where tonight's episode is going to end. We are back on Monday with Final Fantasy VII, where we'll be doing all the huge materia on Monday. So we'll be going to Cole to save Cole. Fort Condor to get Fort Condor. Then I think we have to then basically go and hunt down the other piece. So join us Monday to do that. For the rest of the week on Wednesday and Thursday, so that's tomorrow night and Thursday night, we are continuing our blind Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Feel free to come along, see if any of the bosses is going to actually make me struggle. I mean, we've killed, I think, every boss in about 3 attempts. So come along, see how we get on. We are on to the DLC. So every night we hunt down, we find a boss, and we're able to kill a boss per stream. So come join us Wednesday and then Thursday for that. On Sunday, our real retro game, we're going back to the Mega Drive Classic in the second part of our Phantasy Star 4 playthrough, where we're going to find out what happened at Birth Valley. Join us for that if you're interested in retro games. And Final Fantasy VII will return on Monday and Tuesday next week. All stream times are at 1800 hours British Standard Time. But if you go to our channel, you'll notice we have the next upcoming stream, and just below that we actually have a stream schedule. Feel free to go on there, have a look at any upcoming episodes, and if any catch your fancy or any days you think, oh, I will come along to that one live, feel free to click it and hit notify. If you're watching this on playback and we've already done the next section, that will appear just down here, out there, yeah, here. Feel free to click it and move on to the next episode. Everyone else, hopefully catch you next time. Goodbye. Stay safe.